For today's entry, I'm going to tell you the story of 16-year-old Brittany Ujiaki. Buckle up. This case takes place in Spring Creek, Nevada, and everyone's life takes a turn. On March 8, 2020, Brittany and her father Jim kept tabs on each other. So when he hadn't heard from her, her phone was off, and he couldn't locate her with her location. Jim knew something wasn't right. He immediately called 911. Let me give you a little backstory on Brittany. She was a cowgirl. She loved her horses, training, and horseback riding. She was super sweet, but she didn't really have friends. She had a couple here and there, but she was very close to Bryce Dickey. He was more like a brother to her, a protector. Brittany's family took him in as their own. By 7 p.m., Brittany's father and mother hasn't heard from her. So Brittany's younger brother, James Jr., gives Dickey a call to see if he's seen or talked to her. Dickey tells James he dropped her off at the high school to meet up with a new friend. Dickey later tells officers he hung out with Brittany for about 3 hours before dropping her off. He saw her get into a green truck with a cowboy. Detectives are now searching for this green pickup and were given a possible name, JT. But there are no signs of this pickup, not even on CTV. So, by this point of the investigation, Brittany's family and friends, including Dickey, are searching for Brittany. And, sadly, on the third day of the search, Brittany's body is found. Someone had found her in a desert, lying under a blue tarp, strangled and with a single knife wound to the neck. There was also signs of possible SA. Investigators shift their focus back to Dickey. They had no possible leads with this green pickup that he was swearing Brittany had gotten into. But the same day that Brittany goes missing, she posts this picture of her and Dickey, and detectives notice the desert background. They question him, and of course he denies killing Brittany. So they ask for a DNA sample, and he hands over his phone. Investigators are able to trace Dickey's location to the crime scene with his Snapchat map. Surveillance video also shows Dickey's truck headed the direction of the crime scene that day, not the high school he swore he dropped her off at. Dickey was charged for the murder in SA of Brittany. He never stated why he took her life that day. But close friends think it has to do with being friend-zoned by Brittany. Dickey went on trial in May of 2022 and was found guilty. He was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole at the age of 64. For Brittany's father, Jim, that could never be enough punishment for taking his little girl. He stated, "There's no justice, she's not coming back. This beautiful young lady was taken way too soon by the hand of someone who was supposed to protect her."